It was around 11 p.m. I was home alone, and the eerie silence in the house made everything feel even more unsettling. The TV was on, broadcasting the chilling news of a dangerous murderer who had escaped from prison. His thin face, short beard, and haunting eyes filled with pain and madness were displayed on the screen. A shiver ran down my spine as I turned off the TV. I glanced toward the sliding glass door leading to the backyard. That's when I saw him. A man stood there, staring straight at me. He matched the murderer's description exactly. His piercing gaze and faint, unsettling smile felt like they were cutting through me. My hands went cold. Moving cautiously toward my phone, I dialed 911. As I pressed the phone to my ear, I glanced back at the glass door. My heart dropped. He was closer now, just a step away. Summoning every ounce of courage, I took a step toward the door. Then, thud, thud, thud. A loud, deliberate pounding shattered the silence. He was trying to open the door. Panic surged through me as I ran to my bedroom and locked the door behind me, but then faint footsteps echoed inside the house. My blood turned icy. "Who's there?" I asked, my voice trembling. No response. And then it hit me. I had forgotten to lock the sliding door. Seconds later, a knock came on my bedroom door, followed by a chilling voice. "Can I come in?" It was the middle of the night, around 2 a.m. The silence was oppressive, broken only by the distant howling of dogs. The eerie sound gnawed at my nerves. I opened my eyes, lying still, trying to ignore it. But the unease lingered, keeping sleep at bay. That's when I felt it. A presence. Someone was behind me, watching. My heart raced, but I didn't dare turn around. Telling myself it was just my imagination, I shut my eyes tightly and eventually fell asleep. The next night it happened again. Same time, same howling dogs, but this time it felt different. I saw a shadow above my head staring directly at me. My breathing grew faster. I squeezed my eyes shut, hoping it would go away. Then a loud bang. My bedroom door slammed shut as if locked from the outside. I froze, and then I heard it, a child's cry, coming from beneath my bed. The sound was chilling, freezing me in place. Summoning all my courage, I peeked under the bed. What I saw made my heart stop. A lifeless child's body lay there, wide eyes staring right at me. Those eyes weren't empty. They seemed to plead, trying to say something. A sickly, sweet smell of decay filled the room. And then it moved. The child's voice whispered, "You'll have to join me here." The night dragged on. The house was silent. My dad was working late and I lay in bed, waiting for him. Every small noise made me think he had returned, only to be met with silence again. Finally, I heard it, a soft creak like the door opening. I got up cautiously, thinking Dad had come home. When I saw him, relief washed over me and I hugged him tightly. But something felt off. His body was cold, stiff and lifeless. His face was pale, his eyes blank and empty. Without saying a word, he walked toward his room. His steps were slow and unnatural, but I brushed it off as exhaustion. Moments later, my phone buzzed. It was a message from Dad. "Working late tonight. I'll be home in a few hours." My heart sank. If Dad was at work, who had I just hugged? Suddenly, I heard faint footsteps coming from his room, followed by an eerie chuckle. My legs moved on their own as I approached the room. When I opened the door, a cold gust of air hit me. In the dark corner of the room, I saw it. A pale face stared at me from the shadows. It looked like Dad, but his eyes, they weren't human. A sinister smile spread across his face, unnaturally wide, and then he stepped toward me. Late at night, a 13-year-old boy was home alone. The stillness of the night felt oppressive, almost like something was watching. He took his dog out to the backyard. Everything seemed normal, but unease crept in. When he looked up at his parents' bedroom window, his heart stopped. A shadowy figure stood there, staring down at him. It was shaped like a person, but felt inhuman. The boy froze, convincing himself it was just his imagination. The shadow moved. Panicking, he grabbed his phone and snapped a photo. His dog, calm until now, barked furiously. The boy ran to a neighbor's house, trembling as he called the police. When officers searched the house, they found a man standing near the bedroom window. His crazed eyes and unsettling grin confirmed he had been waiting for someone. The photo the boy took told the full story. That shadow wasn't just his imagination. Even now he can't look at the photo without shivering. I never believed in ghosts, but that night changed everything. It was Halloween. I was home alone, bored, and decided to read scary stories, one after another, tales of haunted houses and unexplained shadows. As I read, unease crept in. Then I felt it, a faint movement in the room. I ignored it, but the scratching sound started. My heart raced. Glancing toward the corner, I saw nothing, but a loud thud from the closet made me freeze. I opened the closet door, but it was empty. Turning back, I saw a shadow move near my bed. The desk lamp flickered, then the bulb burst, plunging the room into darkness. A chilling, guttural laugh whispered in my ear. "Are you scared?" Frozen, I saw it, a pale, bony hand reaching out from under the bed. I ran out of the house and didn't look back. Even now, I can't explain what happened, but every time I think about it, the icy chill returns. Maybe ghosts are real after all.